Welcome back to the War Corgi YouTube channel, where I have a special episode for you today, and that is what to purchase if you're trying to get into the game of Blackout. Now, you've probably seen Blackout either on this YouTube channel or other popular YouTube channels. It's really gaining in popularity, and that's because of the awesome rule set as well as the fantastic models for this game. As this game's been out for a little while, they've had a number of expansions and also model releases that have kept the game interesting and fresh while maintaining balance. So new players can be kind of confused as to what they should get first. Well, here I try to answer that question and kind of show you the way that I got into Blackout. It was a logical progression, starting with the infantry, moving on to vehicles and dusters, and eventually I had probably just about everything there is to own. And I think you will too. But let's go ahead and get started with what you should get first. Before you purchase anything, you're going to want to pick up the free rule set, and that can be found at the Blackout web store. You're going to add it to your shopping cart and check out. After that, they're going to send you an email with a link where you can download the rules, along with the Blackout lore primer, which contains all the information about the world and forces that you're going to be playing with. Easily topping the list is the 2-player starter set, and this is ideal if you have a friend or a family member who wants to play Blackout with you, or you're just starting to get a group together at your local friendly game store. It comes with 2 forces, the UN's 3rd Battalion and also Task Force Boone. Both these forces have been a lot of fun to play and been featured on the channel. They add some new tactics and strategies to the 3 existing forces that you can already get. So the starter set also comes with a hard copy rulebook, token set, and dice, and retails for $110 if you choose the one-piece resin models, or $120 if you go for the cast resin metal models. Either choice is great, and it's up to personal preference as to where you go. Should you already have a play group that you're joining, you might choose one alpha here, as I call it, and that is any one force box. They all retail for $60, and you'll have the choice of those 3 types of models. And you can choose from the Manticore Boars group, Harlow 1st Defense Force, or the UN Raid Force Alpha. All of them are good value at that $60 and provide you everything you need to field the full team for a regular game of Blackout. Now, with one of those forces, you'll probably also want to pick up the hard copy of the rulebook, and it comes with a token set. Now, if you order the 2-player starter set, you're going to get the cardboard tokens there on the right, whereas if you get the premium rule set, which comes in at $30, you're going to get the acrylic tokens on the left. Coming in at number 2 are Handler Teams Alpha and Bravo. Those are 2 packs that you can pick up, 3 models and cards in each one, $25 each. If you can, go ahead and get both of those because it's going to give you an option to add one of 6 models to the forces that you choose to run. Now, when you pick those up, you have an optional purchase of the Wetwork expansion PDF. It's only $8, and it comes with a 5-scenario mini campaign featuring handlers, as well as rules for how to run hostile units in all of your games. So it's a nice addition to go along with those handler packs, Alpha and Bravo. Coming in at number 3, I recommend the Badlands Blacklist Force Box. Coming in at $50, you get 8 models broken up into 2 teams, which is Zabla and Bannock, and they can be subbed into your main force or added to a group for larger games. So optionally, you can purchase the Badlands expansion PDF. For $15, you get a 5-scenario mini campaign featuring buggies and handlers, as well as rules for buggies and unit stats, rules for melee weapons, and digital cards for 2 unique handlers, which you can use proxy models in games of Blackout. At number 4, you got the big boys, and those are the medium and heavy dusters. At $60 a piece, you're going to want 2 of these in your play group to keep things balanced. If you're going to go ahead and get these, you should definitely get the Impact Expansion PDF. For $15, you get 10 scenarios, the first 5 of which make up a mini campaign. You get a critical update to Duster rules, you get strategic assets, and you also get a force card for auto turrets along with the rules to run those. At number 5 are some nice to have premium items. That's going to include an objective set for $35, which has 8 models that you can use for points of interest, auto turrets, and also hard points. You can get the Dune Buggy kit for $30, and if you do this, again, you're probably going to want 2 of those in your play group for balance. Burn cards for $12, and you can actually get this with your original purchase if you like randomness in your games beyond dice rolls, or you can hold off if you just want to add something new later on after you have the basic rules mechanics down. Love them or hate them or someplace in between, you're eventually going to want to get a pack of these. Lastly, we have the Space Elevator Terrain Set for $125, and that's enough MDF terrain for a full 2x2 table. Once you have that, you have everything you need to play a fully fantastic game of Blackout. So that's it, everything you need to play the game. Let me know what you think of my list. Leave me a comment, especially if you play Blackout and have different suggestions than me. It's great to get other opinions out there so new players can have some options as far as what they get into, as long as they get into Blackout. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.